All right, it's Monday, January 16th. Just following up the SPY. I just had to take a small gain on this trade and continue to watch it. We had the bounces I was expecting here at the pre-market lows. Obviously turned into a nice looking hammer bar. For a moment there, if you look at the 1 minute chart, after kind of bouncing up there, it did look like maybe it was going to pause and continue lower, but instead it kind of headed it back up through the halfway point of that first 15-minute bar. So to me at the moment, it looks like a failure to the downside, although it's right on the edge of that. So I just exited the, I bought those 40 puts at 537, exited, scaled out at 6, and then sold the rest at essentially break even 531. So a very small gain here, and I continue to watch it. It seems to be the type of thing where we're failing on the 2 down day early, hitting our pre-market lows and then wanting to come up, and maybe it's kind of the type of thing where we break above the first bar high, get to the halfway point of that bar, and all of a sudden, right out of the gates here on this weekly chart, after a little move down, hold the midpoint of that green week, and we're taking out the highs of that week. So that's kind of what I'm judging it to be now, and we'll just have to see kind of step by step if it could take out this high right here, intraday high, get to the halfway point of the prior day, which is kind of near those pre-market highs and everything else. But for the moment, it could still hold in here and head lower, but until I get a big red bar testing these lows, I'm not interested in the short side. And if anything, I'm sensing it's kind of an upward kind of bias from last week. That's not really, making higher highs, trying to make lower lows, another higher high, but it's not really coming down through this range. It's holding in here and maybe wanting to just take the big picture trend back to the upside. So let's just see if the SPY kind of breaks through its first bar high here. If it does and kind of holds, then, good chance it's heading up to those pre-market highs.